Yet another Capitol rioter has been brought to tears after he was sentenced to go to prison for his role on January 6th. So now, Maryland man Robert Rioter, the accidental tourist, was sentenced by a federal judge. And this federal judge hoped that it would send a message to the other participants that they would not be avoiding responsibility. So the reason that I talk about that, of course, I'll get to towards the end of the video. But Rioter of Hartford County, Maryland, recently appeared before U.S. District Judge Thomas Hogan for his second attempt at sentencing on one count of parading, demonstrated, or picketing in a Capitol building. So already this is a very small charge, it's a very light charge, considering what he had actually done. Now, Rioter's previous sentencing hearing in August was upended when the online group Sedition Hunters surfaced a new video showing him assaulting a police officer, grabbing him and pulling him onto the ground during January 6th. So assaulting a police officer is a felony, and yet he is not facing felony charges. Great. At the time, the Justice Department was asking for Rioter to spend 2 months behind bars, arguing that he was proud of his participation in the riot. After new videos were found, though, prosecutors increased that request to 6 months. Oh. Rioter's attorney, Robert Bonsib, described the content with police and courts on Friday as a reflexive defensive action. So now, really, I think it's funny that they argue that. How many cases have we gone over of black men doing reflexive defensive actions against police brutality who then end up being executed by police? And not even that, beaten by police, overcharged by police. And yet this guy's like, oh, no. I was just being reflexive by literally, grabbing down an officer. Oh, great. Okay, wow. So now, that said, this guy says, I'm white. You can't punish me. No, this doesn't happen to people who look like me. I can attack police. I can break into buildings. I can do federal crimes. And I can get it. And I deserve a slap on the wrist for that. And not even. Because I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so incredibly sorry. I didn't mean it. I was just an accidental tourist. So now, Rioter told Judge Hogan through tears that he had been unemployed for the past 10 months, saying, oh no, you shouldn't punish me. I've already suffered enough. I lost money. And he said, I'm radioactive. No one wants to hire me. All they have to do is to Google my name to find out that I'm a seditionist piece of crap. He also mentioned that he has lost friends and that he's not even welcome with the Boy Scouts or to coach youth sports anymore. Even his church has told him to stay away and to not be a distraction for the time. Are we feeling some consequences here? A little bit? Isn't it funny how these tough guys who are like, yeah, insurrection, yeah! Intimidation, we're going to intimidate the Congress. Yeah, we're going to get those traitors. And then when they get into court, they're crying. No, don't punish me. I'm radioactive. I lost my job. I can't even make an income anymore. Please feel bad for me. Now, the judge responded by saying this. It's become evident to me in the riot cases, many of the defendants who are pleading guilty are not truly accepting responsibility. They seem to be trying to get out of the way as quickly as possible. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? That's what I've been saying. Yes, none of these people in their apologies have actually meant it. I mean, you have these ridiculous defenses. Oh, I was just looking at art. I was the accidental tourist. I was just protecting the muffins from the other people. And then they would go on, social media and be like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm happy about how this turned out. Yeah, so good. I mean, I got pictures of me in the Capitol. I don't regret it at all. No, again, they're only sorry because they've been caught. There's no actual remorse here. And that's why this next part is so infuriating. His actual sentence. The judge sentenced Rioter to 3 months in jail. 3 months. That's it. 3 months. Now, let me tell you, if he were black, he'd be under the jail. And honestly, if you wanted to make him as an example, why not give him the full 6 months? And even that is a paltry slap on the wrist. Now, I'm not saying like, you know, because there's a disparity here in imprisonment, right? I'm not saying execute the guy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there is a gigantic disparity in how we sentence black people versus how we sentence everyone else. And so the thing is, he was not charged with felony assault. He pleaded to a misdemeanor because they allowed him to. He not only that, he had lied to the federal officers and assaulted police. It's on camera. Now, if anything shows you the example of white right-wing privilege at work, this is it. This is it. And the guy still cries and whines because he got 3 months. No, and this is what's leading me to say that they're going to do it again. They're going to do it again because there are no real consequences for these people. None. It's maddening knowing the justice system is so slanted towards allowing white right-wingers to be handed such tiny little sentences for something as serious as an insurrection attempt in our own state house. And they're not even sorry for it. They're just playing sorry because, again, they got caught. I think it wouldn't be a stretch to say that when he gets out, very likely the guy's going to be posting right-wing hate memes on Facebook and on social media and bragging about how he got off with only 3 months. And I think for that, it's only a matter of time until they try this bullshit again. And that is an incredibly scary thought. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.